Gentlemen, we're here.
We are.
It's a draft night.
It is.
We love a draft night.
And
we are sitting down here. We're little because we don't need to be very big on the screen. When you've got three of the biggest ball magnets in AFL fantasy, we've got the ball magnets, and that is Tom Mitchell, Patrick Cripps, and Lachie Neale. Welcome, boys.
G'day, guys.
G'day, boys.
Hey, lads.
Big night ahead. Draft night's always a big one.
We love draft night. We do love draft night. Now, let's get... we're a couple of minutes away from our start, but we've got our three teams from you blokes. We've got our three teams all set in. Let's go through our team names to start with. So, Tom Mitchell, you've called your team Play Your Role. Where did that come from?
First of everything.
Yeah, literally. I reckon it's the most common saying in any footy club, just play your role. It gets dropped probably 3 times per meeting. So I just thought I'd go with something pretty conventional, play a role. And, I'm going to pick players that are going to do that for my team. So they're going to have to play their role and get the right amount of points for me to get the job done.
Cripper, what's your team called?
Yeah, went something extravagant. I went with Cripps tonight. So we'll see how that goes. But... I reckon I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a good name.
Like it, yeah. Kryptonite. Hopefully there's no Kryptonite for you this year because you're locked into my fantasy team at the moment.
I'll get on with it.
Another bloke that's locked into my fantasy team is Lockheed Weller. What's your team called, mate?
I think mine's Locks Lamington, so it's probably from when I was about 12 years old, but it's going to stay. I do a bit of fantasy NBA as well, and it's the same team name for that.
Nice.
Usually pretty soft, my team, so it's probably going to be on trend.
Now, have you blokes been playing AFL fantasy across your lifetime?
I used to love it. I went to boarding school, and we used to all have a team and have a competition. And I've never played the live draft, but I've had the team where you got to buy and sell and the old cash cow, mate. So
awesome.
I know what I'm doing.
Tom, you have played a bit, haven't you? Because
I'm surprised I actually passed school because every class was full. I was a full dream team. That was my full-time job, year 8 to 12. So
you had some pretty good finishes too, didn't you?
Funnily enough, I came the weekly prize. I'm not sure what that used to be, but I came second one week in like year 9, just from putting the man hours in. So had one good year, and then the others weren't as good.
Locke, have you played any AFL fantasy before?
Yeah, I've played a little bit. I've actually got a draft that's starting tonight as well with a group of mates back in South Australia. Nice. So big night for me. I've got 2 drafts, but this one's obviously the most important. So I think my camera's flickering as well. I've just bought a new laptop a couple of weeks ago, and it seems to be a dud, so I might have to take this back. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
I thought you just had paparazzi in there with you, mate.
All right, well, we're not too far away from this going. I'll just flick over to what we've got going on here, and this is our league. So our draft order we've got, Calvin, you've got pick 1.
I do have pick 1, mate.
I've got pick 2. Oh. Tom's got pick 3, then Roy with pick 4. We go Lockie with pick 5, and then Cripper, you've got pick 6, which can be not a bad one because you get the double go because we've got the snake draft on.
Pick 6 and 7, I like it. Hopefully a bit of quality around then still. You'd like to hope.
Should be.
There should be. Let's hope so.
So we've got a bit of, so with our league settings, we're just going pretty simple with this one. Just 3 defenders, 4 midfielders, and 1 ruck, and 3 forwards, and 4 on our bench. So pretty standard settings as we go through that. But we'll be ready to get this happening. And Calvinator, you're going to be on the clock very soon.
Yeah, about 20 seconds or so, Dog. I'm just tossing up a few options here. I'm thinking about either playing a Tom Mitchell straight bat or trying to just mix it up a little bit here. But about 10 seconds, you'll find out.
It's quite unique what we're doing, actually, because we've only got a 6-man league, which I don't think I've ever gone this small before. It'll be like T20.
They should be pretty good
T20.
teams. They should be good teams.
Right, I'm on the clock.
Here we go.
For my first pick, Warnie said to me before, he said, you've got to go one of the boys here. You can't.
Really?
He goes, you can't dog the boys. And fellas, I'm here to win though, so I will go with my pick 1. I will be taking the man of steel, Jack.
Jack Steele.
Jack Steele is gone.
It's a good option, Cal.
It's a great pick.
Good pick.
I do like it. Warnie is on the clock, and I'm going to do this via my phone to begin with. So,
is there how do you see who's good? Like, do you guys have a little database?
You would have listened to all 30 of our podcasts that we've had this pre-season. And no, you've got you can click there and click on by average from last year. That could give you a little bit of a hint. But I'm not going to get the top
on the website.
averaging player, and that would be Jack McRae. Not the top averaging player, but I'm going Jack McRae there at pick 2. So, Tom, you are now on the clock.
Yeah. Just thinking, what if the boys pick themselves and tank? Can you do that?
Yeah, I'd love it.
Player 365710. I'm going to go Max Gawn, Melbourne.
I like it.
If there's one ruck spot, he's going to be the one to dominate, so I'll take Gawny.
I like it.
Nice, good pick.
All right, Destroy.
Righto. Just waiting for my bad boy to load.
That's right.
Ooh.
I'm sure it'll get
jump
there.
on your phone if you need to.
All right.
I might have to.
Yeah, you might have to get on there.
All right,
Destroy.
this
It's a bit of a
nerve-wracking.
panic pick.
It is a panic
nerve-wracking.
pick. Who would I end up with? Took if it doesn't.
That's not a bad pick.
No,
to have there.
I'd take it.
He was good last night.
He was very good last night. What do you have, 134?
134 and just hunts it.
Doesn't he ever?
He could join a couple of you blokes with a medal hanging around his neck this year if he plays like that.
Like a pig medal.
A pig
Don't know
medal.
about that. Don't know about that, dog. They're very hard to get pig medals. You just don't hand them out to anyone.
All right, I can do it here.
Have you got
We
it?
good? Yep.
All right.
How long have I got?
Not long.
No, okay. I'm going some bacon then.
Yeah.
Welcome, Tommy.
Oh,
It's a pleasure, mate. I'll take a few kickouts for you.
Thanks,
I
buddy.
love it. There you go.
That's good. Those bonus plus threes.
On to
Right.
Mr. Lamington.
I know who I want. The Lammies are getting Brody Grundy.
Yeah, good call.
I was going to take him.
Yeah, the boys know what they're doing.
They do. They switched on here.
Getting the rucks are super important.
Welcome, Brody, if you're watching.
Of course he is. He's a
Right,
pig.
Cripper, you got 2 here, so you can have a bit of strategy when you've got the you're on the turn.
Who we got? So, I'll work out what I'm doing here. So who's gone? Took just gone. This is interesting.
10
Hang on.
seconds, mate. No, you got a bit longer than that.
I'm going to go.
Tommy, you've picked Tuke Miller.
Me?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I don't actually know what I'm doing here.
Are you in the
I thought
draft?
you wanted Gawny.
Have you got the AFL fantasy side up?
You're
I did
spot
go
on,
with Warnie.
Lachie.
He's got to.
Taking the real
Oh,
deal.
fuck, jeez. Where are you actually clicking? Are you on the website or on your phone doing this?
Phone and the website.
I'm doing a bit of both.
Oh,
Just go in the app and have a look in there. Just find our draft league and it will pop up as a live thing and you'll go from there.
Geez, Big Maxie's going to be a slider.
Isn't he ever?
I don't have meltdown here.
Cripper, that's what you've got to do, mate.
Yeah, he's gone. He's still available. Oh, man, that's bread and butter for me.
That is a
treat, Big
steal
Maxie.
and a half.
Oh, man, that sick feeling Tom's got.
We've all been there. We've all definitely been there before.
Not often with our first pick, though.
No. Hey.
You've got Tuke, though. He scored the most last year, didn't he?
Exactly,
exactly.
It's a good consolation.
I'll take it.
Look, it's a strategy I wouldn't employ in the future, Tom, but no, you've come out all right.
You blokes on your toes, that's all.
That's it, no. Very deceptive, wasn't it, Roy?
It was.
Wow.
So Lamington's is on.
Lamington's.
Yeah. Return the favour. I think Cripper's in for a massive one this year by the looks of things.
yeah.
4 goals on the weekend.
Yeah,
That's,
he was
unbelievable.
big. He was back in bodacious mode.
He was very greedy too, kicking all those goals.
I was due. I know.
Are you feeling pretty good, Cripper?
I'm feeling all right, mate. I've had a good pre-season, so yeah, can't complain with 4 snags. I'd rather kick 4 in season than the old pre-season game, but let's hope I can replicate it.
Oh, no, you're looking good in that midfield. We're pretty stoked with how you're looking at the moment. So you're in my Fantasy Classic team because you're a bit of value after last year probably not being as good as it has been in the past.
Yeah, I didn't get near 30 touches last year, mate, so you want to think I got a bit of value.
Right, now this is interesting because Tom's back up again. Yeah. So who knows what the hell is he going to pick?
Yeah, anything could happen here. I know who I want. I'm looking at him on screen. I want Neale, 3 votes, but I'll search him. Here we go.
Nah, it's all too late, mate.
He's already gone.
Is he gone?
Oh, no,
The real
Tom.
deal. 6-6.
He's having a clang of the pig.
Yeah, whiz. How well am I going here? All right, actually, I didn't want him anyway. I'll take Clayton Oliver, I reckon.
Yeah, safe.
Right,
Good
this
job.
will be interesting to see if this works.
Yeah,
He's
this
done
works.
it.
I got it.
Yeah, right,
Well
okay.
done.
Well done.
He's back. Warn Dog, over to you.
Oh, right. I'm trying to do a couple of other things at the moment while I'm trying to get this happening, and now I feel like I'm massively under the pump. All right, I'm going to go with... who am I going to go with? Jeez. Timmy Taranto.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, nothing wrong with old Timmy
He was
Tom.
very good. Even with playing that forward role, we racked up 120.
97% time on ground, Timmy T.
Well, if you can stay on the ground that long, surely the ball just finds you.
Yeah, he's a good player. Good pick.
I got back-to-back picks here, so I will be taking Lachie Whitfield as a defender,
Yep.
and then I might have a bit of a look up forward, and I might grab... Oh, he might be injured. He might twing a calf at some point, but I'll go with Mitch Duncan.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, why not?
Good pick.
All right, who's that back to?
Yeah, back to me.
Back to the Warn Dogs.
And I'm not ready again. Why not? All right, I'm going in the back line. Am I? No, I'm going to take some advice from myself with forwards.
All right, here we
And
go.
I'm going to go Josh Dunkley.
Okay.
Oh, geez, that's out there advice,
Oh,
mate.
you crazy
Well,
cat.
I've done a few drafts already, and the forwards drop away so quick.
Okay.
Even probably in a six-man league.
Yeah, right, okay. All right, back to you, Tom.
Back to me, is it?
You're on.
Okay, let's have a look here. I'm going to go with my old mate from Sydney, Jakey Lloyd.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, I'll take him.
You've made a good comeback.
Yeah, he's back.
Thanks.
Jake Lloyd can fantasy football too.
Now, Tom, why Roy's having his pick? A lot of questions coming through about why you didn't play on the weekend. What's this about a groin? Fill us in.
Yeah, I wouldn't really say it's an injury, but there was a few of us who rested on the weekend, so we had a few out against the Tigers. They were obviously too good for us, especially the first half. Our second half was stronger, but yeah, there won't be any issues. I'll be ready to go next week against North, which will be good.
So 100% ready to go.
Yep.
You're right.
Great stuff. So I've gone with Stephen Cornelia. I reckon the big fella's going to bounce back. You guys agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that. I reckon he's in for a big year, Cogs.
Same.
He's looked good in the pre-season, so he's class. I like it.
All right, there we
Right.
go.
All right. Who?
Locks on.
Lockie's on.
The Lammies have just added Trelaw.
Nice.
As a forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, clever.
Nice.
Good pick.
Smart pick.
It is, especially as a forward. You can't go wrong.
All right,
All right.
Cripper. How do you
Yeah.
feel? Do you like having the two picks back to back, Cripper? Do you like people talking to you while you're trying to pick as well?
A bit rushed, I reckon.
Yeah.
Especially in a six-manner. It's pretty tough.
Yeah, it comes
back to
around.
back.
Comes around very quickly.
Can't go to the toilet. Just strict business only.
Yes, plenty of draft leagues will be happening this weekend. We've got ours coming up. We've got a nice trip away to Barnbougle, which will be great, and a couple of kegs on the deck for that, which will make that, well, drafting could be pretty average.
Bloody oath. I was going to have a couple of beers doing this, but it's tough.
No, it's too
Turn
intense.
around, I couldn't do it.
Too intense.
That's a good pick, Cripper. He's gone
Kryptonite.
the truck there.
Petraka.
Safe options early.
Yeah, nice. Can't cop too much
all
crap
right.
on social media either if you play a pretty straight bat.
Oh, good luck. I bet someone found you.
Yeah, true.
Am I up here?
Nah, it's me again.
Yeah.
Tommy's in full panic mode. He got
Isn't
shook
he?
that first pick.
Dobby, relax.
I've had a full meltdown here.
I think he's regrouped, though.
He's
Shocking.
getting back on.
He settled himself back down. He's good to go.
Just a little surprise on for you boys early.
Oh,
Oh, yes. I love this, Cripper. This is my
Tactical move
favourite.
there.
Yeah, my favourite pick
George
so
Hewitt.
far.
Okay, rightio. So that's early.
That's a bit of confidence for you boys.
Bloody
Hasn't
oath
it
it
ever?
is.
So we're told that 100% midfield time. That's right, isn't it?
I'll have to wait and see, mate. Might find out that early. Against the Tigers.
No, Tommy Straightbat. Come on, just tell us.
He's a gun, mate. You see his pre-season games. He's been Mr. Reliable, so I'm enjoying playing with big Georgie boy.
Yeah, he's been good.
If I had done that pick, Warnie would have said, "We've got a reputation to uphold, you idiot." And you do it, and he's like, "Oh, George Hewitt, Cripper."
Well, now he's just going to go straight to D1 for me in my classic side.
Yes, I bet he is.
It's nice
been
having the
very good.
defender status with that
Been
one.
Very good.
No, he's been very, very nice.
All right.
Right, Locks Lamingtons, Dustin Martin.
Okay.
He's looking
gone with
good.
Dusty up forward, so stacking the forward line.
All right. Tommy needs a little bit of help in the middle there, so I'm going very safe here. Done it for years. Zach Merritt.
Nice.
He's a machine. He's done a bit of ball magnets work as well.
Yeah, Zachy Merritt and Jack Steele, the pick one. He was on last week, so some pretty cool stuff coming there actually.
So how do we get involved with ball magnets?
Pretty simple. It's just to download the app on the App Store. It's obviously all free, and the boys, or currently, we've put together a little 2-week pre-season program for everyone to do before footy season. So there's some pretty cool. I think we had a session from Lachie on there today, and we're just alternating. Was that a diversion tactic? So I missed.
Yeah,
my
it's your pick, mate.
20 seconds.
Right,
Good one, dog.
It was a good plug, though.
It was.
You're not getting past me this time. I'm going to go another ruck. I'm going to go Sean Darcy.
Ah, nice.
Because you missed out on a ruck before.
Yeah, I missed Gordy.
Right, I'm on. So I am going to have a crack in the back line, and I'm going to go with Jaden Short and hope that this year that he takes pre-season form into the full season, because his pre-season last year, he had 171 in the Amy Community Series. He's had a 130 on the weekend. So if he can be busting anything near those numbers, I'll be up. Cow, you're on.
I'm picking injured players at the moment. I've got Mitch Duncan. I'm now going to go with Aaron Hall, waiting for him to come back to do Aaron Hall things.
Yeah,
So
they're good things.
fingers crossed. I'm up again, so let's go again. I'm going to go with... I better grab a midfielder, Roy.
Yep.
Who are you looking for?
Oh, can't believe Lachie still left him there. Jared Lyons. Averaged 117 last year.
Yeah, he's playing forward this year, though.
What? What's going on here?
Yeah.
Too late. I've already just clicked him. Is he really
with all
forward?
What is with all this forward talk for
No,
you blokes?
He'll be playing. Oh yeah, apparently I'm playing wing and half forward
Heard
most of
that.
the year as well. So me and JL are swapping on the wing and half forward.
And Zorko's back, isn't
That's
he?
right, yep.
So look at the back
Zorko's
pocket.
playing fullback. They're just throwing the magnets around.
Yeah, like it.
Right, I'm picking up a bloke that had a lot of points per minute. Callum Mills. He's
He
in
sure
my
does.
midfield.
Yeah, he gets it done.
Right, Tommy, you're on, mate.
Right.
Use the
Yeah.
minute.
Right.
How can we throw him off
Hey,
here, Roy?
when's Walshy back, Cripper?
Hopefully round one, mate. No, I wouldn't know. No, Welshie, mate. Wouldn't be surprised if he plays round one. He's a freak, but he'll be back early.
Yeah. This is going to be a little tactical move. I'm
Yeah,
going
I like
to
it.
I'm going to put Walshy on my bench.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
Yeah,
not?
you can do that.
He's that much better than the rest that it's a good move. Now, while we're picking Cripper's mind, I'm looking in defence. How far away is Doc? He's one of my favourites.
Oh, we had 38 on the
I know.
weekend for the AFL, so
Straight in.
He can't be too far away, can he?
Right, I'm going to leave him in the mix.
Oh, I know Big Dimmer's probably listening to this chat, I reckon, to get the insight for round one.
Yeah, fair call.
No, he'll be close. Oh, yeah, he's in good nick. So actually remarkable how good he looks.
How good
for
is
the
it?
defence.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
It's got me real
it was pretty
pumped.
good. Not gonna lie, I was pretty pumped that he got to the VFL game. I know he was stoked. So where he's come from, it's mate, it was actually pretty emotional on that day. So
Yeah.
Yeah, bloody oath.
That's
I
a
was
great
emotional,
comeback.
mate. I felt like running through walls. I was pumped. Now, what do we got? There he is.
Did you do it?
Yeah, lock him in.
I like
The
it.
Doc.
Roy's locked the dock.
All right, who's up?
Who is
I've
that?
just gone Zeeble in the back line. Haven't got a defender yet.
Tell you
So
what, that's the quickest pick of the night. You got that done in like 4 seconds.
it's another little tricky one. I reckon this young fella's in for a big year in the midfield. So I'm going to max that one.
Zach Butters. Cow, are you devastated?
Butters is my boy.
He is.
Yeah, that's okay.
Cow's been all in on Butters.
I have been all in on Butters. That's
And
all
you
right.
missed out.
No,
Cripper.
no, I'm not going to say missed out. I've shared him. That's fine.
You can obviously set up a trade with Cripper.
Oh, yes. Don't know who I've got that he'd want. Jared Lyons when he gets forward status. That'd be handy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, true.
All right, what are we doing here? I'm going to go. Oh, yeah, 20 seconds.
Ooh, pressure.
My team's looking pretty good for injured players. Who else can I
I'm going to
grab?
go Brownlee Medalist from last year, I reckon. The big O.
Yeah, nice. Straight bat.
That's easy.
Good pick.
Good pick.
Yeah.
Cripper, I need a midfield mate for you. Do you want Lairdy, Bont, or Parrish?
Mate, that's a bit of quality there, isn't it?
Straight back.
Far out. You can't go past the bomb, can you?
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you want it? Yeah, I'll chuck him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
Still
not?
some good players on the board.
There's a lot of good
There
players
is.
there.
Parish there. Looks all right.
My mate Andrew Gaff, he's still available, Roy.
Yeah.
Grab him.
No, I'll pass.
You know,
Now, Cripper, you should
Don't
be
let
good
him
at
slide.
fantasy footy, being from Northampton. Selby Lee Steer won back-to-back AFL fantasy, and that's where he's from. He loves it. Is it the Rams up there?
One of my Rams, mate. Yeah, I haven't chatted to Selby for a while, but my little brother chats to him all the time, so I might have his draft sheet in front of me.
there we go.
Clever.
No, he's mate. Look, we're from Northampton. He's won it a couple of times.
Yeah,
hasn't he?
twice.
has.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, it should never happen, winning it twice, but he's the GOAT.
Yeah, I know. So we're pretty proud up home of all the AFL players that have come out of town, and now he's won 2 of them. We add him to the list ourselves. So he's a gun at this game.
He's a gun at this.
He certainly is.
He's called the GOAT for a reason, Roy.
He is.
It's
Now,
a term that doesn't get thrown around enough, I don't reckon. People being a GOAT.
right, Warndog is on, and I am going to select, in my back line, Tom Stewart. I think that he just takes too many marks back there to not have him back
Yeah,
there for me.
Well,
Fair call.
he didn't play on the weekend, dog. Are you concerned about
Having
that?
a baby, mate.
I
Or his wife is, I think.
Well, there you go. I don't think he was. That's okay. I'm going to go with, I need a forward. I will go with, I'm not going Heaney. Right?
Why not?
Nah. He's going to sit forward with Jared Lyons. So
If you were coaching, you'd have Heaney in the guts, wouldn't you? Surely.
Tommy's best equipped to answer this.
Well, I think he is playing more mid. I did a running session with him actually in the off season. Yeah, around December, and I think the plan was to play more midfield, but who knows?
But we know what horses like, Tom.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that can mark it better than anyone. So that's probably more reason to play him forward. I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with
Do you
you.
want me to phone a friend? Do you want me to get him on loudspeaker quickly?
yeah, get him on.
Calvin, what have you done here?
I don't know what I've done.
Taran Thomas and Cam Guthrie.
Well, Cam
have
Guth-
they ever been in your team before?
Never in my life. Guthrie's underrated.
He is.
Oh, he's
He gets a
certainly
lot
underrated.
of the peel. So
You have gone early, though. I will.
Oh, way early, Roy. Yeah, that's all right.
That'll be fine.
Locke, can you make sure Daniel Rich is always taking kick-ins in the back line and playing on out of the square? That's important.
I don't have to make him do that. He'll do that himself.
He knows, doesn't he, that every time he steps out of that square, he's getting a bonus +3.
Oh, 100%. 100%. He's a good man, Richie. We just had a bit of a golf trip on the weekend, and I roomed with Richie. He's a great fella.
How'd you hit
told
him?
me he's stepping out the square every time.
How'd you hit him?
So we play for a jacket. We have about 4 jacket events a year, and there's about 15, 16 of us that play. I was runner-up by 1 shot.
Oh.
I missed a birdie putt to take it to a playoff. So runner-up.
Who got it overall?
Jackson Pryor won, and he was in my group, so it was pretty tense.
I can imagine.
So I've got up
good
here.
stuff.
Seconds here.
Oh, I've got up on the screen here. So Tommy's team at the moment, he's got Jake Lloyd in defence and Took, Clayton Oliver, Darcy Parish in the midfield, Sean Darcy in the ruck, and he's got his Sam Walsh on the bench.
Caleb Daniel.
And Caleb Daniel to
So-
join Jake Lloyd in the back line.
So that's good because he doesn't discriminate against height, does he?
We're run and gun from half back. We are.
You're on lock.
Yeah, I'm back in my former housemate. Love this kid. He's set for a massive year in the midfield. Andy Brayshaw.
Oh, he's
Ah,
good.
nice.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
All right.
Cripper.
Roy, my
How many
team.
P's do you have in Crip tonight
Struggles.
to put you
Yeah,
on?
well, I tried one, but the name was taken. I tried 2, the name was taken, so I just held it down for about 5 seconds and got the tick of approval.
Need to get that copyrighted next year, mate, I
Yeah.
reckon.
Yeah, I know. I was a bit flat when the first one got denied.
So you've got Jordan Dawson, who,
Yeah.
he's touch and go for round one, I think, but he's going to be a star there. It sounds like he's just going to be a midfielder now.
Yeah, I'm taking the punt there.
Yeah, it's a long season. Good pick.
Yeah.
All right, I got no idea what forwards. Forwards a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah, gets thin.
Might wait to the end, I reckon.
Just got your team up here on the side now, Cripper. George Hewitt, Jordan Dawson in the back line, a couple of change club players. You got Locke there, probably a skipper in the midfield with Petrarca, Ollie Wines. Then you've got Max at the ruck and Zach Butters as your F1. That's a very good team. Cripper's winning at the moment, I think.
Do you reckon?
Who did I go then? I think I auto picked that one, but
I know.
that's all right. I'll chuck Lachie in there. He'll be back early in the season, so he's a bit of a pig
Yeah,
himself.
that's all right.
Lachie.
He's
He
got a
knows
bit
what he's
about him,
doing.
doesn't he?
Doesn't he?
Can find it.
Here he is, Rory Laird, to round out the midfield too. That's a very solid midfield.
Yeah, it's all Australian midfield there, I reckon. It's nice.
Right, you up, Roy? Yes, you are now.
All right, Lachie,
now
where'd you go?
To go
The GOAT.
Oh, yep.
I was eyeing him off.
Yeah. He needs to make someone's team there at some point, doesn't he? Geez, I need a forward in a minute too.
Rightio, what did you do?
Right, we never talk about Salem, but he's pretty underrated. So I reckon there'll be a bit of easy ball for the D's this year. So I'll round out my defence with Salem.
Right. Good call.
Right, I don't have a forward either. Similar to Cripper. I reckon I'm going to go side bottom. I think he plays more wing anyway. So he, on the big open space of the G, he always finds a lot of space. So he'll be up forward.
Right. Now, Tom, should I pick Chad Wingard?
Well, he's a very good player. So,
You're
yeah.
going to be a good fantasy player for me.
Well, how did he go last? I think his last month.
He was good.
It was massive.
He was almost one of the best players, or probably could have been the best player in the comp. He was playing the best footy of his career. So he's at that, I think, prime age, and he played on the weekend, and I think he would just do Chad things. So would be a good pick. I think.
Is he going to get enough midfield time? That's the question.
I'm worried.
Yeah, I think throughout his career he's always played forward mid. So
Yeah,
I went Taylor Adams instead.
Okay.
fair enough.
Yep.
Okay, don't listen to what
I
people
reckon.
say.
I reckon.
then.
Well, no, I reckon.
You
Chad-
asked him a question,
I
and
reckon,
he answered your question.
I reckon
and you didn't
Chad
like his answer.
Chad might slide now because you're not going to do it, are you, Cal?
I got Heaney as my last
Yeah, I
forward.
know, and I'm jealous of that.
That's fine. So I'll go into defence. While I am butchering my way through this, Tom, tell us about your rookies coming through in your team as far as what's his name? Ward.
Josh Ward.
He'll play round one, won't he, Tom? No straight bats, mate. Just give us.
no comment, mate.
Oh, jeez.
Nah. Yeah.
You saw him on the board already.
Yeah, well, he had a pretty good game on the weekend, didn't he? He's got like a really good engine, so very good endurance-wise. Jai Newcomb's another one who his debut game last year had something like 13 tackles. I think that must be a record.
Yep.
So there's a few there. Finn McGuinness is another one. So, some really good young mids coming through.
All right. What about you, Cripper? Any young Blues coming through, mate, that we can put in our teams?
Corey Durden's little goal sneak. He was good the other night in the first half, so he'll be one to watch.
What was the go with his calf? It was just a bit of a knock on it or something, was it?
I can't give that insight, sorry, boys. But,
What are we doing here?
Come on, which
Worth a try.
to be honest, I've been on a 5-day break, so I'm back at the club tomorrow. I'll give you, if the draft is tomorrow night, I'll give you a bit of insight. But no, I think he'll be fine. I without me actually knowing, but hope he's up and about. Who else? Matty Owens is one. He's not young anymore, but he's going to have a good year, I reckon. Zachy Fisher. There's a few of those little small forwards that could be a bit of point of difference.
Yeah.
All right. And Lachie, what about your rookies at your team, mate?
The rookies, we've got a good young crop, actually. We got 3 in the national draft that I rate pretty highly. We've got a young mid from WA. I think he's from Bustleton. Jimmy Tunstall, he's going to be a gun. It's going to be tough for him to crack in really early on, but I think he kicked 3 on the weekend against Southport in the twos and picking up plenty of footy. We've got Darcy Wilmot as well, who plays half back. He played against Adelaide the other week, and I think he got suspended for a week actually for a dangerous tackle, but he shows a bit. And the other one was Kai Lohman, who's really exciting forward. He plays a lot like Link McCarthy, so I reckon we got a few steals in the draft.
Now, you're on the clock now, so you'll need to make a bit of a call. I've put your team up here on the screen. Defender, Jack Zeeble, only defender taken so far, but you've got Cripper, you've got Bont.
Probably need a defender, don't I?
You've got Brayshaw. Well, you fueled your forward line, which is Treloar, Dusty and DeGoey, which they could all have 110 on their day
of course they
together. And Brodie Grundy as your ruck. So, yeah, I'd be looking at your defence, but, geez, that's a pretty stacked team as well.
I've gone Dyson Heppel.
Nice.
Nice pick. Now, just before you there, I went Zach Bailey. He looks like he's playing a bit more through the midfield, so his forward status I thought was too good to pass up. How's he looking?
Yeah, I was going to save him for a bench spot, so you've taken him before I could get in. But,
good.
yeah, he's had a great pre-season. He's gotten better every year, and he's my sort of smoky All-Australian pick for this year. He's a gun, some of the things that he can do. Yeah, he's sort of one of those players that needs 15 to 20 touches and he'll stand out. So can't wait to see what he can do this year.
Awesome.
Bit of a breakout contender, I think, Destroy.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to go a little teammate here in the half back line. Zachy Williams.
Oh, right. Roy's been all over Zach Williams for the last couple of years.
I have. Now, he was
what are you going to say? We've all been very positive here so far.
Yeah, bloody oath. So he was down a little bit, Cripper, but big things on the cards, you reckon?
He's fit and firing, so he's especially the St Kilda game, he was pretty dynamic off half back. So I'm backing him in for a big year. I hope he does anyway. But no, I reckon he's looking good. So
yeah,
see how that goes. Hopefully, a few kick outs might have a word to the backline coach and say he's the only one kicking out.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea.
Now, as from a fantasy coach, fellas, what should we look into as far as the scores go? Like, how hard do you guys really try in a preseason game? Who wants to go first?
Well,
there's no Brownlow votes there in preseason games.
No.
Well, I think Cripps is the best one to answer. He's played the best preseason game of all time. That's 34.
And he didn't even try. That's the thing.
He wasn't even trying.
What percent were you at, Cripper?
Imagine when he tries.
I was going about half right power. I'm only joking. No, I don't know. Like, it depends what teams. Like a team like us, we can't really flirt with form, so we're having a crack.
Yeah.
I know. I'm a big one, especially when you play. If you conserve for round one and things like that, that's when you get injured. So I usually just have a full crack at it and try and win.
Yeah, good call. Now I just picked up Adam Chera. He looks like he's fit in seamlessly, mate.
Mate, he's been impressive. Same as Georgie Hewitt. It's even playing with him the other night. I feel like I played with him for about 5 years.
Yep.
It's just smart footy players, clean, tough. So you always love playing with players like that. So I knew he was good, but he's impressed me big time the first 2 games and off the back of the pre-season.
Yeah, awesome.
Right. Hugh McCluggage is a member of the Warn Dogs now. He's a good player, isn't he, Lock?
Yeah, he's a gun. He's probably him and Zach Bailey are my 2 favourites at the Lions. Both so classy. Huey just reminds me a little bit of Pendlebury with how he makes sort of everyone stop around him, and his foot use is unbelievable. His kicking skills under pressure is probably the best in the comp that I've seen. So I love playing with Huey.
I just need one last midfielder here. I'm going to go with me mate Danger. After his heroic efforts, Roy, I think he's in for a big one. So Danger rounds out my midfield, and now I'm into the bench.
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so you've gone back to me, Cal.
I did.
You have. And I'm going to go in the ruck, and I'm going to go big Toby Nankervis.
Big Nang.
Big Nang. Tassie boy.
The skipper.
Skipper now too.
He is a skipper.
Yeah.
Yep, he's and member of the Warn Dogs. Not sure if he'll get the captaincy of the Warn Dogs, but he's definitely the skipper of Richmond.
Which moment is he more proud of, Dog? Making your team or being the skipper?
Well, be line ball, I reckon.
Very close.
Right, let's have a little bit of a look. The last round of the on-field players here before we hit our bench. Tom, what are you doing?
Yep. Is Jed Anderson injured? Because I know Toby Green's out for a while, so I'd love to pick my mate, but he's out for the first 6 weeks. Jed Anderson.
Don't know when he'll be back in. That's the thing.
Is he injured? Is that confirmed?
I don't know if he's injured.
I think he's just underdone because he missed so long waiting for his second jab. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. All right, I'm going to go Stringer. He gets a lot of set bounces.
If he gets it, and that's it. And he was dominant in the back half of the season. Now, Tommy, you started picking your fantasy classic team, haven't you?
Yeah, so, I haven't picked a team for, I reckon, 10 or 15 years. So since we're doing this, I thought we'd make a ball magnets league. So for anyone interested and anyone watching, you can actually play against us 6, really. We should, I'm not sure if it's been created. I think it's been created, hasn't it?
The league, yep.
Where everyone, the league, so anyone can jump in and join us, and then we might even do a...
we'll whack that out on social.
Private league with, for 17 spots, and we'll fill them up with, people who love ball magnets and want to take us on in fantasy footy. I can be good fun.
Cool, and we'll probably get some tips from you during the season as well.
Yeah, well, what we're thinking is we know how big fantasy footy is now, and if we can help and give any tips along the way, we might do a weekly segment on ball magnets, I think, where we show you our trades and what we're doing with our team. So hopefully the public can enjoy that because it can be pretty fun, fantasy footy. So, we're keen to get on board with everyone.
100%. That'll be very fun. Yeah, we'll get all the league code out on social media, and we'll have a bit of a piece on afl.com.au where you can click on that and join up and take us on. We've got a bit of pressure on us now as well if we're going to be in that league.
You should see the team I've got here, mate. There's a lot of pressure on me at the moment.
Right.
Dog's breakfast.
All right, where are we up to now? Roy, you took Toby Green, so you're waiting for him to get back?
Yeah, well, the forward line is that thin, though.
It is.
I had to just go the best available, and then I'll get someone to fill in for him for 6 weeks.
And Lachie went an old teammate there in Nat Fife.
Yeah, I didn't know he was still on the board. I reckon he'll come back and have a great year. He's cut the hair. I think he's shaved his handlebars now.
It looked good though.
So
it did.
He's all business now.
No, that goat. He just looked like he wanted to jump in his truck that he owns. Go and grab a Sav from the roadhouse.
Yeah, no, I thought it looked cool.
So, Lachie, you had your share of injuries last year, but you pushed through really well. You still had a couple of good games in the back end of the season there. How are you feeling this year compared to last year?
Yeah, completely different pre-season, probably similar to Cripps. I've been able to train all pre-season, so that's helped heaps. Such a difference when you can do most of the sessions compared to missing basically the whole pre-season. It's been good.
And likewise, he said, Cripps, because you weren't at your best, and we touched on it earlier, but the way you moved the other night, like Lachie, to the trusting the eye, it looked like you both moved really well. So you obviously felt a lot better, Cripps?
Yeah, no, just on the back of what Locke said, you can't underestimate what a good pre-season does, and you probably overload your body, and then once you absorb the load and freshen up, you sort of get some movement back. So I felt good. It's still in the early days, but like everyone says, if you have a good off season, set your pre-season up, and if you can get through unscathed, then you just hope you stay out of trouble and set your year up. So be like him. We're looking forward to the year, and to be honest, I'm buzzing for round 1. I can't wait to play. Yeah.
And Tom, you don't actually need a pre-season because you're just a pig and you find it anyway.
Not sure about that. I think as the boys said, the more work you can get in leading into a season normally equates to having a pretty good year. So I'm pretty excited to watch these two boys this year. I think they're both in for some really big years.
Very popular players in Fantasy Classic, Lachie and Cripps. And Tom, you always are. But you guys are because you are probably priced a little bit cheaper because you didn't have your best seasons last year. Those best seasons, like that Brownlow medal season, it was about 10 to 15 points better than what you have done before. So can we expect that, or was it that time on ground that you sort of had in those shorter Corona Ball years?
Yeah, I'm not really sure how it all works like that, but Yeah, I felt good in 2020. Same thing. Like I had an uninterrupted preseason, both 19 and 20, and they were probably my two best years. And I feel like I've had a great preseason. Real cliche saying that, but I feel like my body's in really good position, which is all you can ask for. Who knows how the season will play out? Hopefully, we win 20 games and go on to playing a granny. That's all I'm hoping for, and hopefully, I can play my part in it. So.
Yeah, well, no one watches...
Play your role, Tom.
Yeah.
Play your role. That's it.
No
Play
one
role.
watches you blokes any closer than fantasy coaches, especially in pre-season, and I can tell you are both moving very well.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, mate.
We loved it.
Who's finished the highest out of you guys in the Classic? In this?
Me last year, mate. Yeah,
It was an anomaly. Last year...
Had a big year.
It was like you put a line through what 2020 meant for everyone, including fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone been like top 10 before?
Hey, Lachie, we don't talk about this
No,
stuff on
come
our
on.
show. We're shocking.
No, we've been top 100 before. But, yeah.
We've helped a lot of people succeed. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I love it. That's what we're about here.
Yeah.
We're not like Selby, who just is greedy, winning cars all the time for fun.
Warnie, you were pretty quick then to jump in and let everyone know that you were the top out of you three. You got that in very quick.
I have been pretty good in the past, but no, Roy's probably been the most consistent though. I reckon he's been the one that's has just held the fort down. He plays his role.
I choke though. I choke when it comes to just sneaking in and winning the hat. I don't go for cars like Selby.
No.
I go for the top 100 hat, and I choke every year.
So Roy's not happy with Jack Crisp. It was.
Yeah, but I've made up.
You've made up. Now
drafted
he's
him.
your first pick.
Yeah, exactly right. So we're back on good terms again now. But it's a funny thing with us, Lachie, because if we're going too well, people hate us and think we're cheating.
That's it.
And if we're going too bad, they're like, "Why would I listen to you? You wanker." Yeah.
Can't win.
No.
So if you come sort of top 300, is that pretty good?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Top
definitely.
1,000's like a pretty good achievement, really.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good. But yeah, top 100's very good because you win a hat, and that's probably some people talk about the car and there's cash and all that sort of stuff. But if you can walk around with a hat that says AFL Fantasy on it and your ranking next to it, it's got a fair bit of pride about that.
It does.
You see people around,
Yeah,
and you
especially if you got a couple of them, that'd be good.
you give them a nod when you see them in the street wearing the hat.
wink,
It's nice. Right, Locke, what are you doing here?
Just going Lockheed Weller, another former teammate. I'm drafting all former teammates, but
Be good players trip then.
They look improved, and he's a big part of that.
That kick-outs is going to be a big thing for him. So he looks like he was doing a bit of that last night, and I think that will be part of his role. He's got that forward status too. It's always nice when you pick a bloke that he's in a position where he'll be able to rack up a bit more pill that's got the forward status.
Yeah.
Cripper, you've gone Liam Baker in the back line.
Yeah, I went to school with Bakes, so I'm backing him in. I reckon he's going to play a bit of midfield by looks, so hopefully racks it up, not round one, but all other ones.
He can rack up when he's in there. I remember a game last year they unleashed him in the middle, and he was unbelievable.
He can play, mate. He's tough and he's clean. I reckon he's the cleanest guy. I shouldn't say that. Third cleanest after Lachie and real deal Neale. But if you watch him, he'll never fumble below his knees. He's bloody good at it. So.
Yeah, he's a good player.
I reckon someone's nicked my player here. Yeah, I have. Hang on. I'm in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, time's ticking.
You're down to 8 seconds.
Oh, I'll need a safe one.
Luke Parker.
Yeah.
Very safe.
Rock solid.
We sort of forget about him a little bit, how good he is as well.
Oh, yeah.
He just gets the job done.
Yeah, and he's done it for a long time.
Very long time.
Who's up? The Lamington.
Lamington.
Yeah, the Lammies are on.
Such a good name,
Isn't
it?
Yeah.
He's injured, isn't he? Did Hunter Clark get injured on the weekend?
Yeah, shoulder. So
Yeah, he's done
surgery,
for
I think.
probably 6-8 weeks, I think.
Yeah, it's not going to cut it for the Lammies.
Pick him up off free agents when he's.
See, I like that one.
Oh,
Justin
man, I
McInerney.
forgot all about him. That's
Yeah.
a great pick.
He was awesome on the weekend, coming off the wing.
Yeah. I don't know if you happen to watch him, but his role on the weekend was unbelievable. So he was just between the wing and the midfield. He's a good player. Very good player.
Yeah, I just saw he had 2 positions as well, so I thought that might come in handy.
Yeah, definitely. Being able to throw him back when he's going to play in the middle.
That's a good tip for bench as well. Like if you can pick up those guys that have got the dual position, it helps you cover them when we might need it this year, which often we do. We always get to our bench in a couple of weeks' time.
Now, don't get me started on the comparisons that were made with this bloke that I'm about to pick and someone else. I'm still dirty on that, but...
Are we talking Kane Corns here?
Yeah, but he's still a good little player, so I'll chuck him on
Connor
the bench.
Rose. How he's as good as Sam Walsh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Give me a break.
Conversation for another day, I reckon.
He's a gun.
Right.
He's a good player.
So he's going to fill in for Toby Green for me for
There
a
you
couple
go.
of
He's
weeks.
a good player. That's fine.
Right.
Right.
Play your role.
Play your role. I'm looking for a role player. Hold on. Right. I'm gonna milk all this 25 seconds. We're getting real deep now, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
It gets worse when we're picking down to pick 300 in some leagues that go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
All right. I'm gonna go with Big Toddy Goldstein.
Yeah, good. Going to be interesting to see how they line up.
On the pint.
That Tristan Sherry, he dominated.
He did.
Had 110 fantasy points.
How old's Goldie now?
34, I think.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Team of the century, Calvin.
Too right. He should have been. Gun.
Right, Warn Dogs. I might go. Oh, did someone take Tim English?
Yeah, Cripps and I got him, mate.
Damn, I was talking
He was
about
good
that.
on the weekend.
He was.
Man, oh man, what am I going to do here now?
You only got 10 seconds.
Yeah.
28, 27. Right, come on, Warn Dogs, work it out.
No one cares who you pick. Just pick someone.
Let's go, Jed Anderson. Hopefully, he will get in there at some point. Cow.
Right. I need a forward, so I'll go with Jaden Stevenson because he was at the top of the list and he averaged the most out of the group. And now I need...
Jeez, he had...
This finishes you off, doesn't it, Cow?
It does.
He had a stinker on the weekend, Jaden.
Yeah, he did. He'll bounce back.
Oh, of course, yeah. He'll be fine.
He doesn't try in pre-season.
No.
And I need a ruck, so I'm going to go with Big Witsy. Just hoping
He
that
did
he can
all right.
He did all right. He only played half a game, so maybe he could be back.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go my ruck then of Lysette. Scotty Lysette as my backup ruck.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Tom, what's your last pick going to look like? Who do you want to take on your
it's gonna
players
be
trip with you?
It's going to be a forward. Yeah, well, I want to have a really good Mad Monday with this lot, so I'm going to find someone who loves a beer. All right. Let me see. Well, I can't pick my captain because I've got to be on my best behaviour around him.
That's
So
it. You can't take him on a players trip.
He's not in, so I'll take the next best there. I'll take Sean Higgins.
Nice.
Yeah, that's me done, I think.
He's got a fair bit of experience, so he'd be good on a players trip,
He
I
would.
reckon.
He'd know what to do.
Yeah.
A couple of different clubs, so
Yep.
he's probably got the tricks of all of them. So
Yeah, I tell you who looked busy. Oh, my Carlton bias comes out in draft, something chronic, but he looks so good running off half-back, as he always does. Can rack up the +6. Newman.
Nice.
he doesn't mind a mark back there, does he?
Loves the mark, loves the kick in, big news. So,
He does.
Yeah, you lock it in 3 points there.
100%.
You can, if you've got your draft coming up, you can head to the AFL website at afl.com.au/fantasy and click on draft, and you'll be able to get our draft kit, which is a nice. Should have told you blokes about this before. A nice 30-page document to get you organised, so you're drafting really well with all the hot tips from us. But looking at Calvin's team, I'm not sure.
I didn't have much to do in the draft kit. So that's all right. That's all right. 2 picks to go to round this out.
In the Ball Magnets versus the Traders draft.
The Lammies. Nick Dacos. I don't mind
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I like that.
He'll end up with DPP as
Won't
well.
he?
You'll be able to throw him down back.
Yep.
He might end up
that's
on your
handy.
ground. Yeah.
Did you
I
watch
was
any of
tossing
him?
up between. Nah, I didn't watch it, but I hear he goes all right. And I was tossing up between him and Jai Simpkin at the end there, but going with Dacos.
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't have got that one wrong, really.
No.
Both good.
No, because he split time with Pendles. So by round 6, he'll probably have defender status. And man, oh man, he was like you blokes. He just found the ball at will. It was awesome.
Cripper, last pick of the draft.
Maybe a future ball magnet, Roy.
This is a real specky pick. I want to see how this goes. Will Brodie from the Dockers.
I like it.
I don't mind that.
Got the forward status.
Right, we've ticked over with our teams locked in.
A lot of CBAs as well, Will Brodie.
I know. It depends when Fifey comes back.
Yeah.
He gets booted out, but
Will be interesting.
who knows?
Yeah, it'd be good. Right. We've got our teams done.
Beautiful.
I don't mind my team. I'm happy
Right.
with it.
Good squad.
Pops
so you can
up.
pick your captain and everything now.
Yeah, so now once your team's done, you pick your captain, so you click on them and you can give them the C.
Who
And
is
then-
getting our
Cripper,
captaincy here,
Cripper,
boys?
You always go nuts against the Tigers, don't you? You'll be my skipper
no.
round 1, I reckon.
Had a few good games. Run out of path half time last year, but hopefully the full pre-season gets me to 3/4.
Gives him 3.
Right, it's time to get serious here. Tom,
Yep.
am I putting the C on you? How is that groin? Seriously. We've stopped recording
Yeah,
now.
this is off the record now, mate.
Are we off air?
Yeah.
Yeah, mate,
This is just
okay.
completely between...
I'm actually after 6.
All right, straight to the bench, buddy.
I'm going to have to put Tuke as captain because I did go for Warnie here, but I'm just going to have to go all in with him now. So
You won't be disappointed.
No, you won't.
I'm sure he'll score. He's a gun. He'll score well.
Right. Who are you looking in, Cal?
Oh, I went the man of steel, mate. Number 1
Steel,
pick.
yeah.
That's an easy
Jack
no-brainer.
McRae. So, Cripper, who's your captain?
I'm going the real deal, Neale. I'm backing you in.
Nice.
How do you do it? Where do you click it here?
So, on the field, you'll be able to find their picture and you click the little, there's a little button on there.
Top right-hand corner
flicks
of
it
the
around.
player page. Yeah.
Yeah, got you.
And chuck the C on
There
him.
you go.
Yes.
What does the bin mean? Does the bin mean sacked? Or
Yeah, you can get
dropped or
rid
Yeah. To the free agents.
free agents and then
free agents?
then you pick them up. So if someone does get injured for a while, that's a nice thing to be able to use to go and pick someone else off there. And Monday morning, often it's nice to be able to get on there and see who dominated on the weekend that's available, and you go and send someone packing and say good night. But you don't want to do that too willy-nilly.
No.
Especially in draft where one of your guns is then picked up by someone else and they get back to their best in it. You got to ride with them a little bit and use your bench sort of a little bit more if someone is injured or out of form at times.
I like to send him a message, dog.
Do you?
Yeah, send him a message.
Who did Lachie go captain?
Cripper
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh,
Versus the
here we
Tigers.
go.
Yeah.
versus
Nice.
Tigers, 30 and 4 again.
Oh, yes, please.
Beauty. Well, boys, thank you for that. That was a great draft. Good fun. And hopefully we'll see how it goes this year. I've just clicked on the sides. Actually, Calvin,
What, mate?
you've got the highest projected score.
Boom. Yeah, I knew it.
Well done, mate.
Yeah.
That shouldn't happen.
Oh, because I've got all these injured players that don't actually play.
probably
They're still projecting them, so that's okay.
So, yeah, round 1, Warn Dogs versus Destroy. Warn
Bring
Dogs
it.
just in front.
Yeah, okay.
Calvinator ahead of Locks Lamingtons. And then a very close one. On projected, this is Play Your Role will defeat Kryptonite.
Oh, hello.
It's accurate, I reckon.
We'll see how it looks. All right, thanks, guys. Thank you to the Ball Magnets legends here who have been with us for this draft, and you can check out all the Ball Magnet stuff. Grab the app, but also very active on socials as well, so whether that's the Facebook page or on Instagram, go and check all of that out. And that's where you'll be able to find the league code to go and take on these guys in Fantasy Classic. And, yeah, a lot of exciting things to come this year. So what else can we expect, boys, apart from the fact that you three will rack up 110-plus averages this year?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's there's plenty to look forward to the next few weeks. Obviously, the real footy season starting. Cripper will kick us off on Thursday night with 30 and 4, as Lachie mentioned. But then also with the Ball Magnet stuff, we've got some pretty cool stuff coming, sort of some behind-the-scenes access, which you don't normally see. So there'll be, fitness programs, behind the scenes, plenty of cool stuff coming. So and plenty of fantasy stuff now. So this was good fun, boys. Thanks for having us on.
Can't wait.
Awesome.
We'll have
It was awesome, boys. Now, my Twitter feed's just lit up. Everyone just wants one question. Are you all picking yourselves in your classic teams?
I'll pick the other two, but not myself.
Yeah, I'm with him.
Tommy said he's picking. Tommy said he's picking himself.
I'll be
Wow.
thinking about it on field. Too much
Yeah.
pressure.
I haven't thought about it. I need to. I'm going to go put another 4 or 5 hours in now and start my team tonight, I reckon.
All right.
Beautiful.
Good
And don't
stuff,
forget,
legends.
Tom's out for 6, so
yeah,
so
true.
pick himself.
Thanks, legends. Have a good one.
Guys,
All
appreciate
good.
it.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.
See ya.